so now I'm going to go full circle back to Turkey, because when we go full circle back to Turkey, it brings us back to here. Because I just saw a quote from Erdogan, the president of Turkey, where he addressed the progress of the rebels, and he said the cities, Idlib, Hama, Homs, and of course, the goal is Damascus. Now, what I would say is that the goal is not just Damascus. The goal with Erdogan is Jerusalem. Now, I wrote an article in 2020. I interviewed another reporter who researches issues on Turkey and related to Jerusalem. And Turkey has for years been waging what is called a silent jihad in Jerusalem, very legally. They have charitable institutions. They're buying property. And they're basically turning the hearts of the East Jerusalem Arabs toward them, and with the goal of everybody wants the Temple Mount. I mean, the Jews want the Temple Mount, obviously. The Saudis want the Temple Mount. The Jordanians have the Temple Mount, technically. And of course, Turkey wants the Temple Mount. So ultimately, it's all leading to the Temple Mount. And now, if Erdogan, who is behind the rebels and funding the rebels in Syria, he's just a couple hours from Jerusalem. So if he gets to Damascus, his next stop could very well be Jerusalem. So what I would say is to watch the statements of Turkey. He has long said, I have an article I just want to read. Okay, he just made a pact with the PKK leaders, invoking the 1920 Ottoman Pact. Now, Ottoman predates the State of Israel, and he has said, oh, let me find the exact quote if I can, that it's still possible to come across traces of the Ottoman resistance. So in Israel, he's saying, so in Jerusalem is our city, a city from us. So he has long said that he has his eyes on Jerusalem to expand. He wants to go back to the glory of the Ottoman Empire. And with him would be Azerbaijan as well. So I'm sorry I have thrown 20 countries that are in this region into the mix, but it goes right back up to that region with Turkey and Azerbaijan. And so Azerbaijan is a good ally of Israel. And both are an enemy of Armenia. So both Turkey and Azerbaijan, and that's the Christian country that is squashed right in between these two Muslim nations. So that's the big circle that I'm right around the Middle East that I wanted to give you today.